call board in this way now. Yeah, how much game back over? So I'll wrap up the Eastern Conference in terms of Omo qualify from round 1. Ako PM was semi-final of the NBA playoffs. Now game about so near Boston Celtics away at Atlanta Hawks. Now Atlanta Hawks no lose here by 8 points. 128 for the Boston Celtics, 120 for Atlanta Hawks. And Celtics are winning series by 4-2. Where a gentleman sweep. Into 4-2 or they couldn't anymore qualify. On a part of the Boston Celtics and the entire game, Jaylen Brown, 32 points, 5 rebounds, and then 6 out of 8 3-pointers. Solid. Then Trae Young, Jason Tatum, 30 points each. But Trae Young, double-double, or the 10 assists that they count, including 1 beautiful assist, no look pass to say football the NB. He gave 1 in the game, and then Jason Tatum 30 points, but the defensive contribution was very, very solid. Then Marcus Smart 22 points for the Boston Celtics, and only 4 rebounds, and then Collins and the Andre Hunter and Sunya 20 points and 16 points. And it's and now how did we get here? Celtics no should have won game 5. But for their sloppiness, especially in the fourth quarter, and I'm at Wednesday, said this is why the Celtics could not win. But they were able to bounce back and correct their wrongs. Omatre said they are still an evolving team. And in terms of potential, Celtics were talent, any roster, and can be better than Akwemua, they would have won the championship. Me repeat it, in terms of potential, Celtics were talent, and if everything is laid according to plan, Omobeji NBA championship. But why can't they win? Because of Omu team, they are inconsistent, and then they will give you a solid game. You start rating them higher. Ochina, they will play sluggishly. Now, they are not a finished material yet. And maybe in game 5 and in game 6, they came to correct it. Another one, coach Odom, Joe Mazzola. Joe Mazzola is inexperienced at that level. Who drew this stage? I am a rare soul who's an inexperienced coach be about Champions League, no about Beje. It is always the experiences because I'm inquire or negotiating no multimaje. And Carlo Ancelotti, Jose Mourinho, Pep Guardiola, they know how to win the championship. They have navigated pathways and to the top. Sana NBA net here. And at this stage, I will compare managers and our coaches of Muaha. Clearly, Joe Mazzola F4 at the bottom. Doc Rivers of the Sixers won a throw. Steve Kerr won a throw. Even Mike Brown, no Shadanya head coach in Fanco baby Kasibiadano. He's even made it to the NBA final before, playoff final. And today now, the Obetran said you are not enough in terms of experience. Obetimi at their rubbish shoulders with them. So the Boston Celtics near a very good, decent side, but Omu Nanso. Omo question marks be and they need to correct that. Now Omo Babeshia the Philadelphia 76ers. We'll get there. Yanko game nim kakra. Near ready to make also. As at 4 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Now 113, and there were interesting dynamics in the game. Malcolm Brogdon is the super sub for the Boston Celtics. On the 6th man of the year. And in the entire NBA, on the super sub of the season, he contributed valuable points off the bench. But this is Jason Tatum atoning for the poor shooting from distance in the game 5 or in the game 6 in 3-pointers 4 in game 5 when to make 20 points cry. And today is something that happened. So it kept on revolving, but from the 1 minute remaining onwards, Anna Celtic asset your dominance. A 3-pointer from Marcus Smart. Eddie Ombeko 124. Then Jason Tatum with a beautiful dunk after denying the Atlanta Hawks at 119. Jason Tatum Marcus Smart will attempt. Then unfortunately a far at the manner. Now about 126, 119. How many minutes remaining? 55 seconds. Atlanta Hawks never foresee they are called 120. But this is the interesting part. Game no an outbound. The ball call out. Now call out there needs to be an inbounding. Atlanta Hawks at the car. A call more than they need to claw back into the game. 126, 120. Check a second, Aka as little as 19 seconds. The inbound effort here say be a ball through now what to in football or restart play. Now I was all located with teammate. Now check here. This is Marcus Smart or Marque Abranti FS Trae Young. Then almost every Atlanta Hawk player is marked by a Celtic player. Difference being now who in game 5. Maybe show how easy it was for the Atlanta players to find spaces and then shoot from deep, especially Trae Young.
Yeah.
Sadly, Damino the year a branch of friends Al Horford and Kaniko to the he had enough time, enough space. If you give them space, they will hurt you. So the Celtics corrected a mistake they made in game 5 by being solid defensively. Another boy, so the inbound effort in Abu Dhabi was had inbound now. What happens is that Obeto Ebebo Marcus Smart and was also best started time near 18.8 seconds. Ombe tried this out 4 times and still engage. Another one about Marcus Smart. Then there will be a switch. The switch will be Mari Nebabeto. There is Al Horford or man close marking or very mistake. Then this time around, the unfortunate thing is Obeto Amako out a better turnover. About turnover 18 seconds. Celtics win possession and they are able to close this particular game out 128-120. So it wasn't just offense and just a shit. But defense as well proved crucial. And the Boama, the Boston Celtics, Etimia Coleman, and as it stands, on the Philadelphia 76ers, but this is how the bracket looks. And the time in Honti and Shara and Chawa who be brave. We are Eastern Conference, no, and Eastern Conference now, you know, Abu Osheha, Yebenya, the Miami Heat against the New York Knicks, Eastern Conference semi-final 1. Then Eastern Conference semi-final 2. About the Boston Celtics as the 2nd seed against the Philadelphia 76ers as the 3rd seed. Crucial game. But almost in the East, the Celtics are the best team, but it's only on paper.
Yeah. And
in the playoffs, Senenanka Bucks, Milwaukee Bucks, a first seed or the top seed in the East. No Beshia, a Miami Heat are only the 8th seed. And the Gabriel fan said the first and the last Beshia, Miami Heat a top of the Milwaukee Bucks. So being the top ranked seed and I said the top rated team, no, it doesn't necessarily translate into you qualifying. And what's we with Jumaye? And I'm the 2 years, 1 inexperience, 2 inconsistency from the Boston Celtics. If they don't correct it, Philadelphia 76ers are a different animal to the Atlanta Hawks. Quinn Snyder is doing a solid job with Hawks. And I believe that Trae Young and Enemy, they are now going to work very well. Previously, Nate McMillan and the Atlanta Hawks, not Trae Young was disillusioned with Nate McMillan because of his coach need to me more. But under Quinn Snyder, they went through several coaching schemes along the series. And we improve here. So it should have been a sweep to some extent, but for the coaching of Quinn Snyder, Hawks to me we need 2 games and nearly forced the game 7. So clearly, Atlanta Hawks now on a good path. But the Celtics are meeting a Doc Rivers led side with Joel Embiid, James Harden. Then Tyrese Maximo will contribute their bet. So the Sixers now see a solid unit as a yes Celtics in Korea. Now this is how they are rated. Ball regular season no, 1 win for the Sixers. 3 wins for the Boston Celtics in 4 meetings. That is a head-to-head meeting.
Yes. But
regular season playoffs are different. Regular season playoffs are different. And the Champions League group stage, Champions League knockout stage are different. And the side of it me repeat in terms of point per rating, the Sixers get 106.5 points per game. Celtics are 110.8 per game. And then in terms of field goals near shot on target and our shots are over. Field goals from 2-point range or 3-point range. The Celtics are 50% and then Philadelphia 76ers are 47% in terms of efficiency. 3-point range. And also Celtics the Sixers so 41% and then also 36% for the Sixers. Rebounds. Celtics 41.8 rebounds per game and then 36.8 for the Sixers. Turnovers 11.8 for the Celtics, 10.8 for the Sixers. Celtics no ratings was through metrics be the measure team performance no need no bro the Philadelphia 76ers, but it won't be enough to get them over the line until they need to work hard and then prove that they can qualify. Now to the Bucks, make us say Bucks never qualify. Unfortunately, they couldn't because the year a brand here fan said Jimmy Butler proved how tough he was, but it wasn't just about Butler. Once again, coaching comes in. Yeah. And I think Mike Budenholzer for the Bucks, after this, everything, Omunya review, if possible, they should terminate Omunya the Quine because Eric Spoelstra, Bruno, in the last 2 games of Moboeno, Spoilstra Ebono, mostly in the fourth quarter. Near the Western Conference, you have one part. The part now even your Denver Nuggets, Phoenix Suns, but you hear the Sacramento Kings and then the Memphis Grizzlies and the Lakers. So the Kings and then the Golden State Warriors. And that will be around 12 midnight.
Yes.
8 p.m. wa America. 12 wa. And then we are 2:30 a.m. wa 10:30 p.m. in America. Grizzlies and Lakers. Games where a potential games a bit and answer a bet to us game 7. If the Kings win, our Golden State Warriors chase center wa. About 3-3, meaning game 7. Samson and Grizzlies no so ko wini Los Angeles Lakers wa. It means that about 3-3 they go game 7. But it looks like home court will take center stage in there. There will be a kind of home court advantage. Home court advantage there. Semi bow me fear. There is something special in ginger men the performance neighbor. Golden State Warriors will the chase center in the playoff game. Abu unless say omo prepra or omo fit. I don't remember the last time one team biako akoko bossi omo unless the Boston Celtics last season. And no crano they were able to overturn it and then win the championship. So this is a championship winning machine. Golden State Warriors championship winning machine, and they keep getting better each game on mobile. And to check the first 2 games, the Sacramento Kings no. Omu lose 2-0 flat. And obey if you better Kadamani 2-2. And also score back to the Golden One Center or Ekoko winning wine against the Sacramento Kings. And they won in a manner that showed that they have championship pedigree and a championship blood they're running through Momo Gym. So clearly, I expect the Golden State Warriors to once again get a win over Mike Brown and the Sacramento Kings. In theory, now Golden State are qualified for tour. Do not be surprised. And then lastly, Lakers. LBJ and Anthony Davis had a very poor offensive performance in the last game against the Grizzlies. And I'm more 3-2. Lakers near 99 points a pair. But trust me, Lakers able to with the support of their crowd, with LBJ and the others needing a performance to qualify, the Lakers will also defeat the Grizzlies and then also qualify. And Lakers, Golden State Warriors, ebe imagine and make it the last round of teams or more completed the bracket in the NBA playoffs. And Tiabu, this will be it for and the NBA overview.
Mate, me da se pa mi ki, minim zochna.